Sorry about last time. The stream just disconnected on me. Don't know what happened. Oh, I made it.
Well, it's going away. Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. bastard. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the plain. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but... after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that will take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry.
Oh, it's cold.
Please, Dr.
Let me turn this off.
You are cleared to proceed.
Ugh.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they incubated, hon. She's still firing up.
Mind
Be a
your
while
foot.
before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Rick, can you be the...
Man, what's going on?
Guess that's my way across. This should be the last power cell I needed to get to that ancient armor I found.
Nice. Let's go get it now. Dang it.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
So, not only did I find out that I'm a clone, I also found out that I'm 19.
Glad that's over.
You know, my injury happened when I was 19.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
She said shaft.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the lead.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under.
But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Saidi zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no.
Okay, everyone. I've
repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Whoa!
I'm okay with this. I want to go home.
Nice.
Goodbye.
I know where that armor's at. You're a hero.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Oh, that's gross. You nasty.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express... Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died.
Hell, Liz. I know.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Now these are showing up. Ugh.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard flying. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
What the heck?
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect
You asshole.
Innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Cutting atmosphere.
That motherfucker. What the fuck?
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No.
Wow.
Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Oh, my back hurts. Whoa. I don't know what to do. Well, fuck.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Let's go kill Hades. Oh, damn.
Try not to fall to your death.
Scared me.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
Wait, this is where I was at. Right? Yeah. I don't know where to go, man. What the fuck? Return to Silent Workshop. Okay, how do I do that? There's literally nowhere to go. Come on. There's nowhere to go. See the yellow mark there. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that's not how you get up there. But I got up here.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
You traitor, I knew it.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there.
A real kindred.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungle.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. It couldn't speak when I found it. Until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about
its precise location. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become...
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence.
An opportunity?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back hope. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished. Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades specifically. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me.
What made you turn on Hades?
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about it.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already when I completed work on the focus network, Hades summoned me to the next moment. I heard it broadcast my kill order.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus. Inside, the more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment. I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
I got a lance!
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
They're coming. Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the Glint Hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman
Paimon followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the Mesa, where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in time...
You just tied a string to it. The looming shadow.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But...
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know how to...
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Healers. Threat.
I didn't see a way out. Oh, let me take some of this freaking melatonin. So I've got to go to work tomorrow.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. With the Spire.
Shoot, I'm going here, man. I got that last power cell. Get my freaking armor.
Keep that for later. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Just one more. There we go, the last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Dude, I ain't got time for this.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside.
I ain't got time for this, man. Yeah. I don't care.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Oh, look at that. She was wearing this armor. That's what I'm talking about. Girl, you just need some high heels. That'll complete the set. She better not be wearing high heels. Good. Because we're going shopping. I've got it. Bro, look what I got. Look what I got. I got Doom Eternal. Hells yeah. I have 2 more hours left. Save it.
imagined you'd get so close. Got to before he got to your phone.
Take a look at these wares. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Back from the wilds. You ready?
Oh, I forgot you don't do that.
Come on back. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Shut up.
Find goods for a fair price.
Check out these wares. Take a look at these wares.
Would you like to buy something today?
Right. Always stay alert. Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
This guy looks familiar.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics
He
called
looks familiar to me, like in real
They will
life.
attack soon from the west with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Marad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you.
Bro, I'm so glad I got this armor.
Quietly done. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparation word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for but many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the liberation. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at... So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere... Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you.
Pretty sure I got all the side missions. Queen's Gambit, Trader's Bounty, Sun and Shadow, Hunters, did the Red Maw, Sun and Shadow, Honor the Fallen, A Moment's Peace, Sunstone Rock, A Daughter's Vengeance, Hunt for the Lodge, Hunting for the lodge. Hunter's blind. Deadliest game. Well, I did all that, so I've got nothing to worry about. Got a YouTube video trying to make for you guys. I'm just learning how to use this, so it's gonna take some time.
The army can't get in here, right? They've never... Could you spare a moment to speak to the fighter, please?
Bro, there's a war going on.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
What goods? Show me your goods. I want to see your goods.
Stopping when you're in the thick of it. I've got all the best goods here.
Well, show me. I want to see all your goods.
Polish that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman. Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Ted, man. I remember when you got mauled and I had to save you. When I was just but a wee child. Now look at you. You're a quartermaster. Coming up in the world. Proud of you, buddy.
Like a woman is head of the Hunter's Lodge, but at least she's noble Karja, unlike those savages.
Wait a minute, I just talked to them. Oh, I'm probably supposed to speak to everybody. Come on, guys, this is the last mission.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah. So I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
Oh, she's a lesbian?
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit, and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics. who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, although I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. Well then.
Here's to that, Uthid.
This is the end! We're all gonna die.
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Thrall were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and Shadow still meet for a moment. I should give you this. To help in the battle. Why this?
Thank you, Elita.
King of Odd sent spies to free print.
She the last one?
Shadow guard.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora...
We'll stop him.
Your word means a lot. Especially now. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy.
How many men do you think...
Geneva. They called you back to do...
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king...
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for... The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much...
With your kind of convincing? I don't...
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenience. May the sun blaze at your back.
Isn't that him? From the Battle of the Dawn? Can be.
Well, I don't like the book.
Oh, sun, keep the shadow from falling upon me.
Oh, dude.
Nil?
Aloy. They told me her name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said.
Nice.
Every time, the wounds you gave me caught in my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive.
Dude, I'm glad you're here.
A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist? Killed anyone lately you'd like to talk about?
I'm gonna do a lot of killing right now. Did I talk to everybody?
That's a nice spear, Ethan. I like the way you grip it.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Good. Try the next.
Yeah, that thing's invincible.
My turn.
Okay, I'm all done here.
Tried to kill the Sun King.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army?
A Luki.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure?
You're risking your life for all of us.
Then I won't ask.
It's settled.
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
See, girls only like big things, guys. You ain't big, they don't want it. Remember that. It's a valuable lesson.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't...
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian...
I've seen... many...
For all what's wrong...
You really want to know? Alright. I'm in a foreign land. A tainted land. Defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something... And you... After all that's happened, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but... I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you. Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed did it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or...
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Quit hitting on me. Disgusting.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona. War Chief.
Oh, that slow turn.
Uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but wrongness here jags at me like...
I'm sorry to put you...
Do not be sorry. This will be ended.
Glad you're here, though. You're a hell of a woman. Who's this errand?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more... What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But and if they get past us, it's not just Meridian.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
We're gonna win, man. I fucking feel good about it. You guys are my team. Bro, we're gonna win.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy offering hands.
Won't find better wares.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
We're done, girl. We're done. We got this. I got everything, man. I'm so prepared for this war.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family?
We don't know anything about Ross yet.
Silence? Were you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
All allies joined.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Why are you guarding? Oh, never mind.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
It's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end.
It's smoked wood.
Or how it begins, anyway.
Where did that come from? It's Beirut. Those things can go down hills pretty well.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
I didn't say panic.
All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
No. Oh, damn. How did you get in there?
Peerless!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Revenge.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the Sun Ring then.
Will that work on him?
Why do you fight? Accept your weakness.
must run red to be cleansed.
He's quick. If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of a sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. I'm chosen. This was not meant to be.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shuttle will save me. I cannot. Ah!
Spotted.
Whoa. Yes. Give me that gun.
Where do you need me? It's taking a shot at me.
Oh damn. Dude, how do I miss? Pick up the fucking... that Hades?
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
This is where I belong, Aloy.
Take this to heart.
The spire calls to you.
Aloy, go! We'll drop them. Now you face their truth. Now, demon.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
That's what that is. Let's go destroy it.
Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Honora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for. Execute.
Aloy, it's ignoring us! It's going for you!
Okay, here it comes!
time to do what you came for, Aloy.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
What's going on here? Interesting. Gaia? Oh no, that's Elizabeth.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
So bright. Yes, we all united.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Oh, it's in that triangle where the metal flowers grow. I beat it! Yes! Fucking amazing. Love the game, man. It's a little bit grindy. I mean, I collected all the flowers, artifacts, did all the cauldrons, I did all the side missions. It was good. I enjoyed it. I played it every day for 7 days. All vacation. It was amazing, man. I loved it. I didn't really get bored. The missions were pretty good. I love the world, the environment. Just like every time I'm playing, I'm like, how did this happen? What happened here? You know, I was curious myself. Just the original idea and story. It's amazing. As far as gameplay, the game is great. It plays good, but I suck, so I'm not very good at it. It's not the game, it's me. Music is great. They kind of whitewashed the hero, of course. I don't know why. It's American culture, I guess. I don't know. To whitewash everybody. All the main heroes, anyways. Let's see. I mean, I did enjoy it. I really did. Some places were challenging. But once I got better at using the weapons, it got a little bit easier. It was a progression through the whole game. It's just a learning experience. I wish the weapons and items were a little bit more organized. Seems a little clunky. Maybe it's just me. That might have been just me, but I kept pausing and unpausing. It was a little confusing. For the most part, everything worked. Everything worked well. I can't wait for Forbidden West. They did mention Forbidden West in this a few times, honestly. The Forbidden West and the Savage East. That'll be probably their third game. The Savage East. Great storyline. I'm gonna go back. I got one more trophy to get. One more trophy. I'll do that tomorrow because I got some video editing I need to do right now. I'm 3 days sober. Never been 3 days sober in a long time. I just love this game. It's like, what would I score it? A 9 out of 10. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Because after I did all the side missions, collected all the flowers, there wasn't much left to do after that. Except the main story mission. But that's why they got Horizon New Game Plus. New Game Plus is going to add a little more to it. They don't want to give you the full experience up front, then why would you play it again? It needs to have replayability, so I'm gonna go back. I hope I don't have to do everything. I'm probably just gonna do the storyline. I don't need to do everything else. When I first played this, I started right away on Ultra Hard. I fucking died so many times on potato weapons and everything. I'm not sure if I'll still have those same upgrades if I play New Game Plus with the Ultra Hard. I better. I'm gonna be mad. Oh, and I gotta do the Frozen Wilds as well. Definitely gonna play that. Yeah, all vacation. I've just been on vacation. 9-day vacation. I guess it took me 9 days to finish this game. I've had this game in my library for over 2 years, almost 3 years. Let's say 2.5. I had this game for 2.5 years. Let's say 3. It's gotta be 3 years, because I've had it for a long time. But I've never played it. I didn't have time. It's kind of like when I got my job. Once I got my job, I just been working and working and working and working. Didn't really have time to play games. Now it feels good. I can't believe I missed out on this gem. Next game I want to play God of War because that's been in my library just as long, and I haven't finished it. I've got Doom as well, Eternal. But I haven't finished the first Doom. I have it, but I've never played it. I played the first stage. That's it. And there's just a bunch of games I need to finish. I'm gonna do my first playthroughs on here, on YouTube. And then I'm going to do my side mission, side quest, trophy hunting on my Twitch. Which for the past 3 days I've been on Twitch because I've been collecting all the flowers, the metal flowers, the artifacts, the cauldrons, the dolls or whatever, the artifact dolls. So I've been doing that for 3 days. Today, finally beat the game. I was streaming earlier this morning, but that stream ended because I don't know where my stream just cut off. Maybe internet connection, I'm not sure what happened, but I got disconnected. So then I just went and I did my things that I needed. And after I was done, I came back, showered. I gotta clean a little, I have stuff on my bed. Gotta straighten that out. Went to the gym today for the first time. I keep moving my rug. But yeah, that's the gameplay. Quadriplegic plays. If you guys don't know, I'm a quadriplegic. It says it in my title. If you don't know what that is, I do have videos about that. Not specifically about it, but just me being all quadriplegic. So, special thanks to Mark Cerny. Oh, Mark Cerny, that guy, he's a PlayStation guy. He's like the PlayStation CEO. Our amazing cosplayers and fan artists, I love you. What's going on here? Gorilla babies. Nice, nice. Alright, we got special thanks here. We got more gorilla babies. What does that mean? People that had kids? In loving memory of Ada, Peach, or else, I guess. Wow, those are some complicated names. Thank you for playing. Oh, thank you for making this game, man. I loved it. Thank you so much for building this story. It's amazing. I love it. A little grindy, just a little, but nothing to complain about here. All in all, it's a great game. Amazing. I think I'm gonna cut that short because I got some video editing. I have like 30 minutes left before I go to sleep. What happened here? Silence. I knew there was something sketchy about you.
We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Wow. Oh yeah, I never really used any of my traps. I never really used any of those, like the ones you drop. Never used those. Carja, Blazon. Oh no, I got that. Congratulations. Let me check something out.
built all this. Alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
I'm gonna do this off camera. Thanks for watching. You have a great night. Peace. It's your boy Bace. We'll be back on the next one.